Are you feeling completely lost about how to handle campus runs? Wondering what documents you really need, how the interview works, or why do they keep asking you the same documents to resubmit over and over? Uh, I get you. Because Rahul and I went through the entire process all by ourselves. And trust me, there were so many hidden steps we didn't expect. In today's vlog, I'm going to share our real detailed experience step by step, including the document mistakes, how we justified our job gaps, how the interview goes, the timelines, the payments, and insider tips that can save you a lot of time and stress. So grab your notebook because this video is everything you need to know about campus runs to get your friend study dreams on track. Also, stay tuned because I'll tell you about a free resource that can save you a ton of stress in this campus runs journey. I bet you don't want to miss that. Bonjour. Welcome back to India to France. As you all know me, I'm Ramya and I and my partner are here in France. Both of us are doing masters in marketing and he is doing in supply chain at TBS Education in Toulouse. We have been working for close to 8 years back in India in our respective industries, and one day we thought, okay, what's next? We can't be doing this for like entire 30 more years. So that's when we decided, let's explore life. So that's why we are here. Okay, so now we've decided that we'll go to France. What is the process, right? Okay, so initially we found out all the schools, we identified where they are, what are their accreditations, and a lot more. We had our own list of which we applied to couple of schools and we got response from few schools, right? So one of the schools was TBS Education, where we both got a response and we got through the interview and we paid the admission fees and got the offer letter. So what is the next step? So immediately after this is what you have to do is the Campus France process. So what is Campus France? Well, it's a French government agency that promotes higher education, helps international students with their admissions, and validates student visa applications. Without Campus France validation, you cannot apply for French student visa. So yes, it's highly important. You have to go through this process and yeah, you have to pay 18,000 for that. More about that we'll discuss later. Also, it is highly important to fill all the attributes carefully. Even justify your gaps, and misuploading any documents would result in long delay and that directly translates to problem in your visa arrival. So make sure you fill in all the documents and the gaps properly. Now, some stepwise tips for beginners or someone who doesn't know how this process goes. First, create your Campus France account and upload documents really carefully. Triple check for gaps. Any educational or work gaps has to be justified by self-attestation. Include explanation and justification wherever needed. Next, pay the validation fees after they confirm your file. And it was 18,000 INR per person for us during our time. It could be a little higher up in the upcoming years. Next, prepare for the interview. Know your course details, your motivation, your future goals, and also carry documentations plus extra photocopies. Ask the interviewer the questions of any uncertainty or any clarifications that you need once your interview has been done. Post-interview, wait until you receive the NOC. It can take up to 1 week to 2 weeks depending on when you're applying. Next, only after receiving NOC, you go for VFS appointment booking, not before that. If there is any delay, you can write an email to them requesting, hey, why is the delay? Is there any process that is stuck? But I do not advise you unless it is getting really delayed. Extra tips: apply early to avoid peak rush. September intake is highly crowded. Keep checking your email ID. They often communicate missing documents request. And mainly, stay calm. The process is not designed to trick you, but it demands organization. Before we discuss the next chapter, I want to give a big thanks to sponsor of today's video, Ecole Mentor. Ecole Mentor is a zero-cost support agency that helps students with their entire transition from India to France. From selecting the right school, applying to those schools, sorting your visa process, and even settling down once you arrive here. What makes them stand out? Their team was founded by graduates of Audencia Business School in France, meaning they walked this exact journey themselves. They understand not just the paperwork, but the emotional and practical challenges international students face. While many agencies charge heavy fees or only help with the limited steps, Ecole Mentor works 100% free for students, focusing purely on your success. They have helped thousands of students land in top French institutions confidently and without hidden stress. If you're feeling unsure or overwhelmed about how to navigate your study abroad move, definitely check them out. I'll leave the link in the description below. So let's talk about our journey, or how did we navigate through the Campus France process here. So once we had our offer letter in hand, that's when we started to create an account. So I was kind of a guinea pig with my account because we initiated this process through my account first. So once we created an account and we started to upload all the documents, I had 2 or 3 months gap in between my profession transition. I had completed my bachelor's back in 2015, and from then I had this long length of professional experience, right? And in between I have shifted my companies. So I had like 2 months, maybe 1 month, and we did not think it was that really important to justify because they were like insignificant, right? Well, don't be fooled because I was a fool here. And since I did not upload that, after submitting the documents, after 2 days, I received an email to resubmit it. So what I had to do was that write down my justification or type it down and get a printout and sign, like self-attest it, scan the copy and re-upload and submit it. So this happened for like 3 times, maybe here and there, because even single month gap had to be justified. This kind of increased the delay in receiving the NOC. So yeah, during this process, Rahul was already aware of how the process goes. So while this process was going on and I was in the process of receiving NOC, so okay, before receiving NOC, once your documentation validation is done, you will receive this notification on your email. They will give you all the details to make the payment of 18,000 INR. And once you do that, you acknowledge them, and also they will validate the your payment acknowledgement as well. So once you receive both the acknowledgement, they will then redirect you to book VFS Global appointment slot. So wait until you hear from them. Don't go directly thinking that, okay, now my documentation validation is done, maybe now I have to go for VFS. No, wait for their instructions. If you have any questions, get back to them, write them an email. Sometimes you can also call them up at their office, but make sure you do it only on the urgencies. Yeah, so this is how the process was. And when Rahul and I were booking this, we found the entire process to be simple, but yeah, some things that we didn't know, like the documentation. That's one thing. It's super friendly, and Rahul had an online interview while I had offline. Rahul's online interview lasted for like 1 hour, where they asked him about what does he know. Majorly, both of the questions were similar to both of us. While I had to go physically to the office, they asked me to show all my documents, specifically my 10th standard document, my transcript of my bachelor's, and my bachelor completion certificate. So these were the three things that was majorly asked in terms of documents. It was same with Rahul as well. After this, I was asked about why did I choose France? Why not any other country? So make sure you have a good answer to that. I mean, I'm pretty sure you might have some motivation. For us, because it was a capital and I come from marketing, so marketing is really in boom in this country. So this is what I told them, and also that I have completed my bachelor's, but then soon after that I did not pursue my profession in the same field. In fact, I transitioned to marketing and I had to take a master's degree, and this was my long lost dream, and I felt this was the right time. That's why I wanted to be here. And they also asked me about how the syllabus is, if I know anything about it, if there is any concept, like just to check that I have chosen it after going through everything and not just merely looking and just finding one school to just get into. So make sure you know the syllabus thoroughly. They also asked me about my finance. How did I back my education and my entire trip cost? How do I back it? So I showed them my loan certificates and my savings and how do I plan to sustain myself here, and that was okay. So the entire process did not last more than 40 minutes for like both of us. He said the same, that his entire interview was for about 40 minutes, and it was same for me too. So soon after this, they gave us a slot like 5 to 10 minutes. If we had any question, we could get it clarified here. So what I asked was, what is the next course of action right after this process? And they said I'll have to wait until I get a validation email from them in terms of, which is called NOOCC. So once I receive NOOCC, I will also receive another email which would ask us to book an appointment at VFS Global for the visa application. So that's when we have to go and book it. So it was similar case to Rahul too. So once we did it, I received it first. Within right after I completed my interview, within 4 days, I received the NOOCC from the Campus France, and I booked my VFS Global visa appointment within next 3 to 4 days. I think 4 days. Yeah, and Rahul was followed same direction. So he received 3 to 4 days after me, and 4 to 5 days this was the timeline. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I know Campus France process can be overwhelming, but you're not alone. I've also created a detailed vlog on about how to book your VFS Global slot and my real experience at VFS Global office in Bangalore. You can click somewhere here to watch it, or I'll also drop the link in the description below. You can also have a quick call with me or a chat for around 30 minutes to 1 hour if you feel that my experience would help you out. You can go ahead, I'll add the link in the description. You can click it and hop on a quick one-on-one chat with me. I'd love to share my experience as a master student and current intern in France to help guide you better. You'll find the booking link below in the description. If you contact Equal Mentor through my video, they'll know you're part of the India to France family, and you will get extra attention and tailored support. Maybe a little more too. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and also hit that bell icon so that you never miss a future video. Alright, so that's it for this vlog. If you have any questions, you can always drop those questions in the comment section below. I'll try to make sure that I'll get back to you as soon as possible with best answers that is tailored to your question. So And also, if you have any topic suggestions that you suggest that I should cover, then please drop it in the comment as well. Okay, see you in another one. Until then, bye bye.